Where do they go?
Poo Martini.
Jaybird saw that coming.
Yeah. You guys get it? Mega groan.
Yeah.
The first comment I see, oh my God, Denny's. No!
Everyone saw it coming.
Second joke for you guys. Why did the Virgin walk out of town?
I don't know. Why did the Virgin walk out of town?
He didn't walk out. He was chased.
Oh, okay. Okay. Smart comedy. Chased is another word for...
C-H-A-S-T-E.
Oh, he was chased.
He was chased.
You got to keep it a lot dumber, Denny's.
Yeah.
Kevin had to explain it to me.
And me. You're not the only dumb one in here.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, here we go. Welcome to Friday, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, just kind of checking around to see what's going on. This has been a week that we have all limped through.
I don't know if I'm ever going to do St. Patty's Day again.
I don't know how much I want to blame it on St. Patty's Day. A hangover is one thing. I got the funk or the flu.
Yeah.
This is not St. Patty's Day. The only thing that maybe St. Patty's Day contributed was the people. Maybe someone had, St. Patty's Day flu.
Yeah, knocking down your immune system a notch with some revelries, possibly. I don't know.
Because I was not nearly as bad as Virginia. In fact, none of us were even close. She should be the
She
one.
sets the bar. Yeah.
She should be sick.
I know. It's amazing that that's all you got was the scab on your nose.
St. Patty's Day face scab.
Yeah.
Is that scab still going strong?
Oh, so strong.
So is that going to be a permanent scar?
I would assume so.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. I'm
You
gonna
did
look
a header out of Panda's truck? Is that what, do we know? Is that what
yeah,
happened?
that's what happened. I was wearing these goofy glasses. They were big, and they had this metal bridge on them. And so when I fell getting out of the truck, I tried to catch myself with my hands, but I pushed my hands into the glasses, which carved into my face.
Your face was too fast for your hands. You led with your head. Your head heavy.
I'd have been better off just letting my head hit the grass, I think.
Yeah.
Or rolling.
Well,
I don't know.
at this point, you can't really go back and relive game film from St. Patty's Day.
You can't.
Yeah.
I guess it's a positive when you say, hey, at least I fell out of the car and didn't get into a fight like I originally thought.
I was like, oh my gosh, who or what
Right.
punched me?
It actually could have been worse.
Could have been way worse.
Believe it or not.
It was self-inflicted, and there were no witnesses except maybe my neighbors.
Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it's going around. I know there's some people here in the office that were sick. Mexican Queen, my wife, she was homesick yesterday. When I was leaving for work today, I heard my son in the bathroom throwing up. So it's...
Oh.
Yeah, so I assume I probably in about 5 hours should have the flu. So...
Well, yesterday it was really weird because Kevin appeared to have bronchitis, which he's prone to get. Mm-hmm. But then on top of the bronchitis, it looked like you were developing a cold.
Yeah, it's like I've got that, and so we'll see. I'm like, dear Lord, please.
I can't.
I'm like, if I get the flu on top of everything else,
I'm not that strong.
which I just had like 3 weeks ago.
The thing that's been the most devastating is right about, I would say, 2 or 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, my taste buds went out. I ordered all this food. I was so excited to eat. We would do all this comfort food. I had grilled cheese, all this soup. I can't taste anything. You could give me a piece of poop, and I would it's chocolate.
Okay, we got a fun game.
Denny's, we need some poo.
I'm not even kidding. I would not be able to tell the difference between a pound cake and a pound of poop.
Okay, we're going to prove it.
Yeah. Let's
Coming up at 6:30.
put your money where your mouth is.
I mean, maybe texture, but I don't even think I can tell texture.
All
Man,
right.
taste buds, you don't realize how important they are till they are gone.
At first, I was kidding Virginia, but the more he keeps talking about it, I'm like, I feel like we have to do it now.
How long till your taste buds come back?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
This will really mess up the pizza blog.
Coming up at 7:30, we're going to play Coco or Kaka.
I did a pizza block from the afternoon, like earlier in the day, and by 3 o'clock, I couldn't taste anything.
We placed 2 brown mystery chunks in front of Jaybird, and he has to lick, smell, and consume them and correctly identify which one is poop and which one is poop. Well, we're going to make them both
I gotta
poop.
tell you, we may be sick, but man, the minds are working.
Oh man, my body's so messed up. I'm limping.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm very excited now. All of a sudden for Friday,
Yes.
Coco or Kaka.
We need some caca.
Okay, well, don't worry. That's the easy part. The Coco's what we got to get.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
I am thinking about my dog Chewy. This morning, I noticed something was up with him. I was walking down the stairs, and he usually gets all happy, and he was real lethargic. And I noticed when he tried to get up, he's got a terrible limp out of the blue. I don't know where it came from. It wasn't there last night at 10 p.m. when I was snuggling with him and when I walked in to go pee. And he's just now limping, and he definitely is lethargic. And I try to just gently touch his limp, and he's kind of snarled. And he's older, so I just get very worried and I get very stressed out about it. And I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with an older dog. He is, he's going to be 13.
Yeah.
And I get really worried. So I Googled it, quickly. And of course, it's nothing but horror and death and mayhem and dog cancer. And I'm at a point now. When do I have to get worried? I guess I got to take him to the vet. This just happened at 5:30. So I'm just kind of up and down with my thoughts here. I don't know if anyone's ever gone through this. It's just out of the blue limp. And is this a common thing? How worried do I need to be? Because I'm a little worried right now because I was reading about all this stuff about dog limps and out of the blue and when they're older.
Going online to anything medical for people or pets is scary because they put all these worst case scenarios out there. So you just need to, when you go home, scoop him up and bring him to the vet. If he's still limping, maybe it's something simple. Maybe he's just got a little pinched nerve or something and they can figure it out super quick.
Yeah, I'm hoping someone has stories of where their dog was just limping and it wasn't anything. Out of the blue. It's the out of the blue thing that scares me.
Sure, yeah. It's case by case. I'm sure, every case is going to be a little bit different. Just got to unfortunately just take them to the vet. And that's the thing. Everybody who has a dog, has ever had a dog, as they get older, that is always the tougher thing. You handle pets a lot of times a little bit more differently than you do humans.
Sure.
And so that's just it, where sometimes these vet bills get to be so extreme that sometimes the vet's even like, hey, look, you're just, you're in a sense, you're not prolonging life, you're prolonging death. And I think that's ultimately what it is. Are you adding, real value to your pet's life or what's happening? So you just got to go in and get it checked. That's always the question. I think anytime a dog, depending upon what breed it is, after the age of 9 or 10.
He's got such a wonderful spirit. And then when he's down like that, it just breaks my heart seeing him like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you just got to take him into the vet, and hopefully everything's okay. Maybe it's just he slept crooked. You never know. It could be that simple.
Totally.
What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, as the daughter of a music teacher, I really felt I was obligated to put this message out there. I don't know if you realized it, but this week is International Teach Music Week.
It is.
And all kinds of music schools all over the country have been inviting students in to try a free music class. I'm putting Rocco in this. I just took him to a music class last week and sat down with a teacher, and he's very musically inclined. He loves music. And
that's
so
awesome.
This is something that I think we should really push our kids if they have the fire inside them like little Rocco does.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get involved. You can go find out where free classes are near us at teachmusicweek.org.
That's right. And then if you have a kid like Rocco, they can one day grow up to be in a prestigious rock band like Motley Crue. And one day, too, they can have their own Netflix special drop.
Yes, he can be my retirement plan.
Right. Yeah, today, if you're a Motley Crue fan like I am, I grew up with that band. They were one of the seedier rock bands that came out of the mid to late 80s.
There was a lot of
into
seedy.
the 90s. Yeah,
They were pretty bad.
They were all
terrible.
mostly seedy.
Well, I mean, the name of the band's Motley Crue, so they pretty much lived up to it. I mean, anything that's hedonistic that you can imagine they were doing.
Well, one killed somebody, one died, came back to life.
One killed himself, one killed someone else, someone killed themselves.
One was in a porn.
One tried to kill himself and failed.
Yeah, I mean, they all have some kind of story.
Yeah.
One has a terrible disease that brings him down constantly.
Yeah, they have not. They lived hard basically, and now they look like it. So they've got their own kind of like life story. It's going to be on Netflix today. I'm very excited to see it because it's all the stories. You know, they've got new actors that are playing the part where they're going to live out the stories that had happened for the band. They had a book that came out. And so the band, at the end, they've done their farewell tour already, but they got back in the studio to create some new songs for the soundtrack. And so that dropped today as well. And so I was checking that out. Anytime you had a band that you just loved like I did, and Motley Crue, I listened back to some of their music from like 1987 or 89. I'm like, oh man, it's just really great stuff if you love that kind of music. So I was very hopeful today when I went to check out the soundtrack to The Dirt to listen to the new stuff. And, well, I'll let you judge a little bit. They decided to do something that a lot of bands like Weezer had a lot of luck with this, doing repurposed songs from the 80s. So Motley Crue decided to do their own version of Madonna's Like a Virgin. This is on the Dirt soundtrack. Tell me what you think about Motley Crue doing Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Did they deliberately try to put the drums off?
I have no idea. I was listening to this going, what is this? What happened?
Oh, Kevin, I don't like that.
Oh, it's terrible.
The drums are a little hot, too.
They are really
Can we get the drum level down a bit?
That probably was a fight being, no, the drums got to be up. Tommy Lee's like, oh, I got to have loud drums.
He won.
He won. Yeah, so they did a remake. That's one of the songs. There's like 2 or 3 other ones, including the title track.
This is original, new?
This one is original. Yeah, of course, you know, The Dirt is the name of the book, and that's, I think, Motley Crue, The Dirt is what's going to be the name of the Netflix special that's dropping today. So here is the title track from it.
Give me the dirt. Just give me the dirt. Just give me what I want till it hurts.
Pretty good for Avengers V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the dirt. Let's take it to the top and watch it burn.
This is my new stripper song.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Gosh, I hate Motley Crue. I do not like their
The new
music.
music's terrible. It's awful. I was so disappointed. I was just like, oh man, I was hoping maybe somehow they would just.
But it's a sound. Like, is there anything that they could put out, keeping true to their sound, that would play today in the current?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are some bands that are coming out with some hard rock stuff today that sounds good. And
But,
if they
but
would have
could the
done,
Crew do it, though?
no, no, they can't. And I think a majority of bands, probably about 80% of the bands that are out there, they've got about a 10-year window where magic and pixie dust is sprinkled on them, and they come out with great music, and then it's gone. Like they've used it up. Motley Crue has used up whatever it was they had, and it's gone. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Some bands, yeah, they can still crank out great stuff, you know, way past that 10-year window, but it's rare, and it's not good. But I'm still excited to see the Netflix special.
I was watching a Home Sweet Home version of Vince Neil. He does his own stuff solo. He'll go out. He's got a couple rockers with him.
Yeah, he's done that. You know, he used to have Dr. Feelgood's in downtown West Palm, and so he played on the street there twice with his solo band, which is made up of other hair band members, like guys from Slaughter, the band Slaughter, or like,
Gotcha.
playing,
All the other guys that can't get along with their band.
Right, exactly. All the other throw-offs from hair bands.
It's weird because it seems like he's got fans, but they're mean to him. Like every comment was "Home Sweet Happy Meal" and "Home." They were just ripping on him completely.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
they claim to be a crew head. I love the crew, but I'm going to bash Vince Neil terribly.
Yeah.
Home Sweet Happy Meal.
It was very mean.
That's cold.
But they were like, "Yeah, but long live the crew."
Yeah, right. So there you go. I think even if you're probably not a Motley Crue fan, it might be one of those things. It would probably just be a good movie.
Yeah.
On top of it. So
Just peek into the world.
if you love Motley Crue, you're going to probably like it. And even if you don't, you're probably going to find it on Netflix today and enjoy it.
Do you have one Motley Crue song that you love the most? It's your go-to Motley Crue song.
Yeah, probably a song called Looks That Kill off the very classic album Shout at the Devil.
Shout at the devil. Who's shouting at the devil?
Motley
That's
Crue.
so intense.
Shit, they weren't shouting no devil.
He's the devil.
I think he shouted back, yes.
Yeah.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, what is going on this weekend? I will let you know all the really cool things so you don't miss out. We're going to have cooler weather. I don't know if you saw that, but
Yes.
say down into the 50s here this morning.
My kid is pissed because today she was going to go to Rapids on spring break to
Oh,
close
boy.
it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you ain't going to Rapids.
Maybe not the day for Rapids.
No.
So, oh yeah, March Madness really kind of kicked off yesterday. I know they do some of these play-in games, but I don't even really follow that. It's just kind of silliness. They're just trying to get. I don't even know what they're doing, but yesterday it really kind of got going. There wasn't, a lot of people like watching these games because people put money on them, and it's that whole thrill of you lose, your whole season's done, so you get to see a lot of grown men crying, which is very exciting.
Or because their whole life is done because they bet so much money on the game. I know
yeah.
a couple guys that bet big time money on this on this tournament.
My brother-in-law, he would do this thing where you would, I don't understand anything about betting, but he did it where you would buy a team, and then however far that team went. So he would put like $10,000 down on a team and buy several teams.
My gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Heart palpitations.
Yeah, my wife's telling me a story. Yeah, my mother-in-law got a call one time from some guy and this is in Chicago, going, yeah, we just want to make sure your son put down some serious money here. If he doesn't cover, you're good for it, right?
This is Frankie
They were going to come
Fingers.
after Mama?
Well, they were just like, just want you to know this is some serious stuff, right? Yeah.
Mama's got to pay if you don't?
Well,
Oh,
they're
Lord.
just like, hey, just so you know, your son is in deep.
Oh.
Yes, I don't even know how you would enjoy that stuff. So some people really get into it. So it's all about the upsets. And they kind of have a seed saying how well a team should be in the tournament. And there was an upset, 5 lost to 12, which always happens in the NCAA tournament. So they say that the odds of filling out a perfect bracket are minuscule. In fact, Warren Buffett, the billionaire, he will give you $1 million for life if you do it.
And you work for him.
Yeah.
You have to be one of the
Oh,
employees.
you have to work for him?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's his company, but he has hundreds of thousands of
Okay.
employees. But if you work for him, you'll get $1 million a year for life.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we got an
Or
email
for
from somebody
whatever.
that
But what if
did
you
work
just
for us.
guess
20
right
years.
and you're not really good at anything he does? What if I guess right? What am I going to do for Buffett?
I think you have to work for him to be in the contest.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. You have to be.
Be an employee.
I get it now.
Okay, so what do you think? Here are the odds. Do you have better odds of filling out a perfect NCAA men's basketball bracket or at random or being struck by lightning?
I think probably you have a better shot of being struck by lightning.
I say brackets.
Jaybird, you're right. Lightning.
really?
1 in a million.
Well, we've talked to a few people that have been struck by lightning. We've never talked to someone who's been perfect in the tournament bracket.
That's true. I don't know if anybody ever has.
We talked to one guy who got struck by lightning 4 different times.
That's right. The guy that delivered the snacks.
Yeah.
The Tom's snack
Yeah,
truck
right.
driver.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, there's something going on with your body, I think.
Yeah, because keep in mind, because if you don't know, there's 64 teams that start out in this, and then every game, and so you've got to pick all those games right. Being attacked by a shark or the bracket.
Definitely being attacked by a shark is more common than the bracket.
Yeah, that's 1 in 11.5 million.
I worked with a guy who got bit by a shark 2 separate times.
That's amazing.
Within a 5-year period, he always said he wanted to get bit a third time because he feels like he would get a book deal.
For such a wimp, you run in some pretty intense circles.
Oh, yeah.
Lightning strike people, shark bite people.
I know. I sound like Mr. One-Upper over here.
None of that's rubbing off on you?
But the thing about these odds, though, you increase, obviously, if you go in the ocean. Like, I never go in the ocean, so my odds have to be even worse than this. Like, your buddy has better odds. I mean, unless, like, I'm just walking at Publix and in the cereal aisle, a shark comes out and goes, oh, my gosh. Well,
the only way Kevin's getting bit if there's an aquarium accident.
Right. The glass breaks and a shark comes out. Oh, my gosh. You would have figured. You're right. That's the only way. Winning the Powerball jackpot. Answering the question here. Do you have better odds of filling out the perfect NCAA bracket or winning the Powerball, Virginia?
I mean, it's got to be brackets, right?
Powerball.
You're right. It's Powerball. Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to predict the winner of every game?
All right. Well, I just underestimated these brackets.
It really is amazing. It's staggering, the odds. Powerball is 1 in 292 million. And if you keep looking down at the odds, you have a better chance of being killed by an asteroid, 1 in 74 million. Navigating an asteroid field. You know that one, right? What's that reference, Jay Bird?
That's Star Wars, right?
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, yeah. 3,720 to 1. Randomly guessing a 9-character password of uppercase, lowercase, and numbers on the first try. What do you think you have a better chance of? Doing that or filling out the perfect March Madness bracket at random?
It's going to be the caps thing again, the password.
You think it's going to be the password's going to be...
That'll be easier to do than the bracket.
That's 1 in 14 quadrillion, and it is easier than filling out the March Madness bracket. The March Madness bracket, they say, if you do it at random, you just sit down, you don't really know anything about it, you're just filling it out. 1 in 9.2 quintillion.
I don't even know what kind of number that is.
1 in 9.2 quintillion. I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
Okay, so no wonder Buffett put up all this money.
Right. That's it. That guy doesn't gamble with his money. When he plays the song, he doesn't,
He doesn't gamble even on gambling.
Yes. So everyone's like, whoa, I'm going to jump in this. How cool is it? You don't have a shot.
I mean, is that after trillion?
He can't even say it.
1 in 9.2 quintillion. 9.2 quintillion is what it is. I mean, it's not going to happen. There's just no way.
I don't even understand the definition. 1,000 raised to the power of 6. What?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It's too many zeros for me.
It's a number I don't even understand. That's how amazing it is. Well, we've got our own little bracket going on here. South Florida's best celebrity. That is up on our social media sites. You can go to our Facebook page. It is there. You can go to our website too, right, Denny's? KVJShow.com. Go check on it if you want to vote. And the fun thing about these brackets are the upsets. And right now, this never, I don't think has this ever happened in the NCAA? I don't know. I don't think it has. At least it hadn't as of a couple years ago. A 16 seed has never beaten a 1 seed. I mean, the 1 is by far the favorite, Virginia, but we've got 16 over a 1 upset brewing right now.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Our brackets are crazy.
We have got Steve-O beating Donald Trump.
Okay. I don't hate this one. I'm a huge Steve-O fan. I mean, I know he's the president of our nation, and he's a world leader. I get it.
Yeah.
But has he ever stapled his testicles to his leg? No, he hasn't.
Okay, that is a good point. Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think he has. He looks way too serious for that kind of tomfoolery.
Yes. By the way, apparently President Trump heard about him trailing to Steve-O in the poll, and he's decided to fly into Palm Beach International today at noon to try to stump for votes.
Good.
Yes.
I'm glad he's taking this serious.
So Trump heard about it, and he said, you know what, get me to Palm Beach. He's coming here today just to try to get some more votes so he doesn't lose out to Steve-O.
All right, Steve-O.
That would be so cool if that did happen.
It's coming for you, Steve-O.
Yeah. So if you want to go vote on that.
Rally your people.
That is happening. That's about the only upset that I really noticed. There was a few others, but they're not major upsets right now that we got. Rosie O'Donnell is handing it to Rush Limbaugh. He was a 4 seed. She's a 13.
Okay.
We've got John Bon Jovi beating DJ Khaled, but DJ Khaled was an 8 seed. John Bon Jovi was a 9. I'm not.
Interesting.
John Bon Jovi's bigger than DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Overall,
Depending on who you ask.
Overall, yeah, but on the
You're
average,
old, dude. You're old.
but on the average, if you asked an average person, DJ Khaled,
An average old person or
No,
an average young person?
I would say someone at the age of 30, something right in the middle, 30. I think they're gonna. Why am I arguing?
Khaled's
I don't
still
even
got
care.
a shot. Khaled's still got a shot. Probably the one that was the most shocking to me, if you're talking about our best South Florida celebrity poll, the biggest upset right now, Don Shula, at a 3 seed, who won a Super Bowl championship for the Dolphins, is losing to Olivia Newton-John, a 14 seed.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Come on.
I did not see that. That one to me is almost as big as an upset as Steve-O over Donald
You're
Trump.
talking about Sandy from Greece, man. She's
But Don
iconic.
Shula. Don Shula?
Most people like Greece. Not everyone likes football.
And a lot of people told me they were going to vote for Olivia Newton-John because of the serenade that Jay Bird did yesterday of the song Suddenly.
I was forcing Denny's to listen to Olivia Newton-John's greatest hits last night.
Okay. All right. Those are
And
a
vote.
few I could not believe. The rest of them are pretty standard as we're going through just the first round. We started with 64 South Florida celebrities. These are people that have either been from here or have a home here currently. South Florida's best celebrity. See it on our Facebook page and at kvjshow.com to put in your vote right now. Got to say happy birthday to Reese Witherspoon, turning 43 today. Keegan Michael Key is 48 from Key and Peele. Is he the one that's doing the movie Us that's out this weekend? Or is that Peele? I don't know which one does what. I think that's Jordan Peele.
That's
isn't it?
Jordan
Yeah.
Peele. He's
Okay.
also doing Twilight Zone, which I'm very excited about. And this
Yeah.
trailer of this new movie is getting a lot of hype.
Us?
Yeah, he's
Oh my gosh.
He's
The
kinda like,
trailer is horrifying.
he's like
Yeah.
the new.
If you haven't seen
Horror
it,
guy, yeah.
and you're a
Yeah.
softie like me and you
Yeah.
see it come on, turn it off. It will creep into your nightmares and haunt you.
I can't tell you how excited I am about Twilight Zone.
Okay.
I hope it is good. I
Yeah.
love that franchise.
2 different projects. He's doing a lot of good work out there as a partner. Well, Keegan is 48 today. Can you believe William Shatner, 88 today?
I kind of can believe that, Kev. I was watching old Star Trek. It was from the 60s.
Yeah, you're right. And Jimmy Carter, former president, turns 94 today. It's been 38 years since he left office. That's longer than any other president in history.
And you still get to keep Secret Service. They still hang out. They hang out for life.
You know, he's one of the few presidents that have seen a UFO. He saw something in the sky, did not know what it was, and he thought definitely was not of this world.
He said it was a UFO.
Oh yeah.
All right, there you go. Also got to say a big old happy birthday to Jody. That is from Christy. And a happy 40th birthday to Gigi from Anastasia.
Oh, happy birthday.
Got a birthday you want on the KVJ Show? You got to let us know. It is mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com, and we will give you the big old hookup.
This reminds me of Annie.
I love it.
The movie Annie
Yeah.
in the very end.
It's
Yeah.
very show tuning.
I don't need anyone.
You're right. Ready to do.
Dumb Dog.
Makes you want to do jazz hands, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Dumb Dog's from Annie, right?
It is. It's the sadder part of Annie. But at the end, when like she's with Daddy Warbucks,
Yep.
everything's great.
Well, it's time for the No Name Movie Game here today. We got Virginia starting us off. We got Savannah from Wellington is going to be pairing up with you today. Hello, Savannah.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. All right.
Kevin, I think it's a little disrespectful if we don't mention who the champion is and who has the belt and all that. And I believe Denny's in the middle of a streak right now.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, it's been
Denny's.
a month straight.
Yeah, it is a month
Wow.
straight. Yep.
I keep it over there so it's nice and, untarnished.
I see that you washed your jacket.
I debated about wearing this today.
Oh, jeez.
Wash it again?
I got a bunch of laundry to do. I have a whole pile that it's this weekend. It's been a rough week.
It's the grossest looking jacket with those stains.
Denny's. It looks like animals peed on
All
it.
right, all right.
No, it looks like they pooped on it.
It doesn't look great, but this weekend I'll clean it.
I like your John Lennon hairdo, though.
Thanks. I actually shampooed, conditioner, the whole thing. Blue dry.
Got a lot of body in it today. I admire that. I admire a man who has body in his hair.
You admire it or you're jealous?
Both, yes. I'm definitely jealous. That's fantastic. All right, here we go. Virginia's going to give you the clues to movies. You got 60 seconds on the clock. Cannot use any of the characters' names, any of the actor names, or the words from the title of the movie. Your 60 seconds begins now.
If you're new at something, you're a what?
Newbie?
Pass. That's hard.
Yeah.
I am this. You are glue. Whatever I say bounces off of me and sticks to you. I am
Rubber?
blank. Yes. Pass. They're animals. They're pets. You keep them in your home. They're domesticated. They're what?
House,
But they're the specifics.
Secret of the Pet's Life?
No, they're the specifics. Like you say what they are.
and
It's
cats?
raining these.
Raining dogs and cats. Dogs and cats.
Flip it.
What?
Flip it. You want to put the other one first.
Cats and dogs.
Yes. Okay, if your pet pee-pees outside and not inside, they're what?
Potty train.
Another word for potty train for a pet.
Trained.
Ooh, pass. If it's the opposite of hard.
Oh, the witch!
Oh, boy.
Oh, it was not your fault. It was
Yeah.
the witch's fault.
Oh.
I mean,
tough.
dogs and cats.
Housebroken was the one.
And beginners.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that does not look good for the witch.
Does not. Once again, Denny's got streaks just like on his jacket.
Claudia's on here from Boynton to partner up with the champ. Month-long running here. This has become Denny's game all of a sudden.
Streaks.
Streaks like my jacket. Don't let that get in your head, Claudia.
He's been walking around kind of like his poop don't stink. Denny's has been kind of chest puffed out,
Got body in his hair.
body in his hair, walking around with his stained jacket, acting like it's not a big deal.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Bumping into people, pretending it's
Yeah.
an accident, but it's not.
Yeah. All right, 60 seconds on the clock here in the No Name Movie game. Your time begins now.
He is a bunny that breaks into a garden. It's an old tale.
Peter Cottontail.
The other one, same name. Pass that one. This is a room full of
Peter
people.
Rabbit.
Yep. This is a room full of people who steal. It's an old expression. Pass that one. That was tricky. This is if you invite your friends over and you're playing Monopoly. What would you call that evening?
Game night.
Yep. This is if you intentionally go into something that might kill you, or you have a vendetta, and it pass that one. That was really tricky. Let's see here. Papa Pia. It's the opposite of Papa Pia.
What?
Mamma Mia.
Yep. She flies in with an umbrella and takes care of children, and then she disappears into the night.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins.
Yep.
Nanny McPhee.
You got it. Let's see. This is a woman who wears a habit and works at a church and is celibate.
Nuns.
Singular. Yeah, that one didn't count. I get it.
You got 4 then.
4 spot.
Okay. That might do
Solid
it again.
round. Look at you.
Yep. Might do it again here. Dang. All right, Jaybird.
Man, I'm already reading the comments. Bet Bird gets 1. Use it, Bird. Use it as fuel.
Okay, you got Brian on here from the Pizzle. Hello, Brian.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Brian, I don't gotta tell you how much this one means to me. I'm a little sick today, I'm a little down, but we got cocktails and karaoke. I need to peacock this belt. Can I get a hell yeah?
Oh, yeah, let's do this. Come on.
We'll blame that on
You
the
guys
delay.
are in great unison here.
Oh, man,
I already see the chemistry and the teamwork.
I have to win. I have to. Come on. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, Ryan.
Brian.
Okay, Brian.
Well, you guys are just linked up, and how can it go so bad before we've even started the game? It's terrible. All right, 60 seconds on the clock here, Jaybird.
Thanks for the pep talk, Coach.
It's terrible, but go.
Use it, Bird.
All right,
Yeah, him and Denny's are in the cool hair club. Look at that.
60 seconds here. Your time begins now.
Pass. Oh man, look at that girl. She's hanging on the chandelier. She's the blank of the blank blank. Look at her. There's a festival. Man, she's pass. What's the opposite of the winners?
Losers?
Yeah. Yes. You got it. Do this when you were there, as they shall do. Think about pass. Okay, think about a date. February. It's the 1 month of the year that it's off. When I can't say year. Damn it. Okay. I eat people. Full moon. I eat people with the full moon. But he what's his name?
Wolfman?
Yes. She gives you money when you lose the things in your mouth.
Tooth Fairy.
Yes. This person tries to. No. Is it 3?
3.
No.
Second place.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Gosh, I want it more than Denny.
Well, Denny's. Was it 5 weeks?
Yeah, I think it is.
Wow.
Look at you.
Gosh, that's amazing. 5 weeks here, Claudia. Congratulations.
Did you
That's
pull your
impressive.
groin?
Thank you so much.
I think Jaybird pulled his groin.
I got a bad groin injury right now.
What's going on?
Trick sex?
I don't want to ruin Denny's moment right now. You don't want to know about my nards.
Well, oddly enough, yeah, I feel like I need to know about you. How'd you hurt yourself?
Last night, I wake up. I'm all sleepy. I'm all sick. I'm naked, and I had to
Oh,
go.
that sounds okay. Hold on.
Okay, stop trying to make it sexy.
Yeah, you're painting a picture. Let us catch up.
I get out of bed, and I'm trying to go pee, and it's pitch black, and there's a Gatorade bottle on the ground, but it's on the side, and I slip on it like it's a banana peel, and I do this weird, awkward split naked, and I pulled my left nard, and when I walk, I feel like someone's punching me in my...
Your tenders? Wait, can you pull a nard?
I did. I pulled my nard. My left nard is injured.
Are we sure somebody don't have a voodoo doll on you?
That's a question for you.
I swear it's not me.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't know you could pull a nard.
So I think I just repulled it by losing the No Name movie.
He lost and pulled it again.
Oh, it's real tender.
It's real tender. Well, talking movies this weekend, expect the Captain Marvel is going to be big as well. I'd love to go see it, but I got a sick kid. I don't know if that's going to be possible. But because of that, it's kind of set in the 90s. Last week, we were talking about some great 90s music that is going on with it. And now somebody's come up with a poll of the best movies from the 90s. What would you say is number one if you had to say what would be your pick? Best movie from the decade, the 90s, has to have a 9 in front of it, so it can go anywhere from 90 to 99.
There was a lot of good movies from 1995 that no one ever talks about anymore, like The Firm with Tom Cruise. That was an excellent movie.
Yeah, it was.
No one ever talks about it.
Yeah.
Few Good Men, another great movie.
Titanic.
Get out of here with that predictable BS.
The money counts.
It does.
You're going to come with that weak junk?
Sorry.
See,
Sorry, I'm a money girl.
I like the list that is here. Tell me do you agree or disagree? Top 5. This is the list they put out for the best movies of the 90s. It was a survey they took. They got Home Alone, 1990 at number 5.
It would not be in my top 5.
Titanic at number 4.
Stop it.
Jurassic Park at number 3.
That's a good movie.
Pretty Woman at number 2.
We like that.
Shawshank Redemption at number 1.
Shawshank Redemption, excellent. Even when it's on TBS and it's 7 hours long, I still watch it.
The one I might argue, I would think Forrest Gump would be in the top 5. It's not. They got it at number 9.
Take out the dinosaurs and put in the Gump.
You're crazy. You just hate dinosaurs, and you've always had an agenda against dinosaurs.
I have. I admit it.
Have you seen Jurassic Park, Kev?
Yeah, I have.
That's an excellent movie.
It is good. Yeah.
Too scary.
It's easily a top 5. The other one that I really like, I don't know if I'd put it in the top 5, but Groundhog Day made it at number 20. That's from 1993.
I don't think it belongs in 20.
You don't think it's top 20?
Maybe top 100.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to throw into the mix? What would be your number 1 from the 90s? Is there one better?
It's a lot. I gotta do some research here.
Okay. All right. Let you put your thoughts together on that. You can also hit us up. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Yeah, we're all kind of just struggling a little bit with illness and whatnot going on.
Injuries.
Yeah. I hear ya.
Regret.
Yeah.
Virginia is still wearing regret on her nose.
I am.
She got that. I think she's gonna have a permanent scar on her nose from St. Patty's Day.
I hope you're wrong, but I feel in my heart you're right.
Well, just because that thing's not healing.
Tough.
It's not healing. And here's what I did, because Kevin had a brilliant idea. He's like, okay, just put a little sticker, like a little Band-Aid on it, and then put your glasses on top of the Band-Aid. I'm like, genius. So yesterday I had to do a lot. I was out all entire day seeing people, talking to people. So I put that sticker on there. But when I took the sticker off, it pulled off the scab.
Oh, boy.
It's not fully healed yet.
It's not healed at all now. Now it's like excruciating.
So I know about scabs and I know about peeling them off too soon. If you keep doing that, you will have a scar. I can show you so many scars on my knees.
I know. So now I've got a bigger Band-Aid. It's a whole thing.
Dang. Yeah, we're all just, we got an issue going on. I got the Bronx Jaybird's been sick. My wife, the Mexican Queen, sick. My son, Cannon, was ralphing in the toilet when I left for work this morning.
I'm basically down a nard.
Yeah, you're right. We're all just limping through this whole thing. Yeah, so with the flu going around, I figure probably all of us have at least one person. Have you ever puked on anyone? I puked on my mom one time on our way to a wedding. I was a baby. She was holding me, and I barfed all over her white dress.
That doesn't count. Babies barf a lot.
All right. So that was a big one for me.
As an adult, have
As
you
an
ever
adult.
ralphed on anybody?
Yeah, when I threw up on that roller coaster, I definitely got some on my sister.
My mom threw up on a bunch of people at the amusement park. We were riding that spider ride. And
Oh, yeah.
About halfway through it, she grabbed her purse to Ralph in her purse, but she missed, and some of it went flying in the air, and you could just hear the kids on the rides all around us as they were sprayed with vomit.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
It turned
my
to
gosh.
it's a different scream from just like you're riding a ride scream till I just got vomit on my face scream.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, mine wasn't that bad.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Okay. All right. Can you beat Virginia Mom's story? Who did you puke on? Let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Call or text the KVJ Show. 877-979-9763. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the flu is pretty much contained to just the people we know and the people that work here. But I know there's a lot of people who have been out. And spring break week, too. Like, come on. That ain't even fair, right?
It is not fair.
Got to be out having some fun. Mags was all excited, too. She thought she was going to go to the rapids. It got all cold, too.
It's freezing.
Damn.
What happened?
Yeah.
I left my house and my thermometer in my car said like 56. That is not spring break weather.
Yeah, no, it is not. It is not. Yeah. You ever puke on somebody as an adult, though? Sometimes it's either a sickness. A lot of times it's actually drinking. A lot of the texts that we're getting, somebody said, yeah, I was on a flight. I was talking to this guy, really good looking, having a couple beverages, try to get the courage to talk to him because I'm a little bit nervous. And what do you know? I lean over to talk to him, hit a little bit of turbulence, and boom, barfed all over him.
Oh, no.
I mean, you got a quick throw up reflex there.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's some tough stuff. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with drinking a little bit too much. Somebody said, yeah, I drank a little too much. Went to a Who concert at the Orange Bowl in Miami, and I puked on a couple people in front of me in the stadium. See, that is one of the worst things.
Do you leave? I think you should leave at that point.
You need, honestly, if you barf on somebody, you need to get out.
Got to get out.
You should have gotten out before you barfed on somebody. But yeah, but the question is now the person you've been barfed on, what do you do? Do you take your shirt off and continue raging, or do you leave?
To me, throwing up like that, it's a process for it to just kind of come up out of the blue. Does that happen to you?
No, I always feel it coming. Luckily, I'm not a bleh. Rocco, though, is like bleh. Like, I think kids just have projectile vomit with no warning.
It is kind of interesting, yeah, how quickly that stuff comes up.
As you're an adult, I think you start to learn the signs, and you're like, I think I'm going to vomit.
Yeah, I love this. Somebody said, I was in 4th grade, and I went up to my teacher. I'm like going, I don't feel very well. And he's like going, you're faking. Go sit down. I turned right at him and go, and just
good for you.
Shot it right in his face.
Well, he kind of asked for it.
Did.
Yeah, that's why, honestly, as a teacher, you got to be like, yeah, just lean on. They're probably telling me the truth. So there you go. Any story you want to share, you can. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show. Got Charlene on here from Boca. Charlene, who did you puke on?
Well, I didn't puke on anybody that I can remember, but my husband puked on himself. But it wasn't just like a just throw up on himself. We were at a Halloween party, and he was drinking Jamaican rum punch like it was his job.
Yeah.
So we were driving home.
Rum
that feeling,
punch.
Virginia.
Oh my gosh, rum punch is the worst.
I love rum punch.
Yeah. So anyway, I was driving him home, and apparently he couldn't tell me that he had to throw up. So he just rolled down the window, and he went to throw up out the window. Well, I was going 65 miles an hour down 95.
Oh, dang.
And it just blew back in his face. So he was dressed like a clown. He's covered in pink vomit.
Honestly, though, if you got to puke on yourself, being dressed as a clown might be one of the best things possible.
I don't know.
Well, I think you can kind of make it work. You could all of a sudden be like, I'm Barfy the Clown or something like that.
It's so sad, though, and disturbing.
It is. It becomes disturbing. But if you're going to a Halloween party, you go from being a funny clown to a horrifying party clown, Barfy the Clown. I don't know. That actually might kind of work. But yeah, you got to get that down because barfing out of a car is a tricky thing.
It is. You have to be able to. There's a level of where you need to sit in your car. If you go too far in or too far out, you're done.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that move? I remember this actually happened one time when I was in college. It was beautiful. We were up north, so whenever you're up north, you roll the windows down. It's gorgeous. And we were driving around. Of course, the guy in the front seat, it was all sick. I remember we were in West Virginia cruising around windy roads.
Uh-oh.
Dude goes, out the front passenger window, in through the back window, right on the face of the person sitting right behind him.
No.
And they're laughing, having a great, I mean, that's why it is terrible, and it's something you got to watch.
1 minute you're laughing, the next minute you're eating somebody's vomit.
Oh, you're singing Country Roads, you're in West Virginia, and the next thing you know, it's just some bad stuff.
Terrible.
Well, you got March Madness going to be going on this weekend. Kind of kicked off, to me at least, officially yesterday, and so did our own bracket. 64 celebrities that either are from or currently have a house in South Florida. We're looking for South Florida's best celebrity. You get to vote. So who would that possibly be?
So when you say best celebrity, this isn't necessarily the most popular. It's just the best?
Yeah, I think it's just the overall best because, I think fame is something that's arbitrary. You don't know. And in that case, you would arguably have to say, well, it's got to be Donald Trump because it's the global thing. He's the president and this and that shuts out a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of factors that can go into best.
Okay.
Best could be they're really entertaining. They're just great. They're a really good person. They really represent South Florida.
They had longevity.
Yeah, they have longevity, and there's some factors for that because there are some celebrities in South Florida that represent us more. Now, you may have a home here, but it doesn't mean that you, like Pitbull, represents South Florida.
He really does. He's going to be tough to beat.
He's in a Final Four. I think we all can predict that.
I think you're right.
I would think so. I would hope so. Serena Williams, huge name in the sports world, a legend. Is she one of our best celebrities?
I feel like she crosses over into pop culture, though.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see. The big upset that we got right now is Steve-O still beating Donald Trump. That is Steve-O's a 16 seed. 16 seed, meaning he should get pummeled by Donald Trump, and he's beating him right now. But it is getting closer.
There's a funny Steve-O story going around viral right now about him and when he was 13 trying to meet Motley Crue. They were in town where he lived at, and he was a kid, so he looked at his the album cover and saw who their manager was, got the name of their manager, and literally called every hotel in the area and just called every single room until this one guy, he said, "Is blah 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 there? Is blah 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 there?" And it was the manager's name, and the guy finally answered, "Yeah, this is blah blah blah." He was the manager of Motley Crue. And Steve-O goes, "Yeah, I'm 13. I'm just trying to find Motley Crue." And the guy thought it was so cool, gave him meet and greet over the phone, and gave him fifth row tickets to meet Motley Crue.
Wow,
And there's a
how
picture,
cool is that?
Yeah, there's a picture of Steve-O's 13 hanging
brilliant.
with Motley Crue because he did the legwork.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, he just
Brilliant.
on a whim just called every hotel in the area.
Good for him. That's very cool. That's smart stuff. The one upset that has kind of started to right itself, I just checked the voting again. Don Shula, who to me, I mean, when you're talking about legends in South Florida, I mean, the former Dolphins coach that's...
You're too in it, baby. You're too in the sports
Am I?
world. You had a
No.
sports show. You're too in it.
Shula Steakhouse. Come on, really? The steaks?
Is it still around?
No, yeah, he does.
It is,
They
okay.
got one Delray Marketplace. He's got a Shula.
Oh, okay.
Shula Burger, I think, is there at least.
You're too in it, Ralston. Who is he going against?
Olivia Newton-John.
Boom, come on, dude. That's Sandy from Greece.
I was really surprised by that. Olivia Newton-John is beating him by 2 votes now.
I'm going to go vote
You
for
need to go vote.
Olivia
Okay, so
Newton-John.
that one is neck and neck. So what we're going to do is by Monday, we're going to have it whittled down to 32. We're at 64 South Florida celebrities right now. We'll be down to 32 by Monday.
It all comes full circle because I'm doing an Olivia Newton-John song tonight for karaoke.
Wow, that's big.
Oh, yeah, from Greece. Ever hear of it?
Okay, we'll see. If you want to vote, you can go to the KVJ Show Facebook page. Our social media's got it. You can get the links. You can also just go to kvjshow.com. Go to our website, and you can vote for the best South Florida celebrity.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, spring break stuff. Kind of getting a little bit of the fallout stuff that is going on. There's a viral video that's going around right now. Now, this didn't happen in South Florida. This was South Padre Island, but this chick is going viral and getting a lot of attention. Did you see the chick in the bikini that climbed up the flagpole? That frat flagpole? Yeah, she climbs up. It gets pretty much to the top, and then, woo, flagpole comes flying down. Yeah.
No.
Topples over, yeah. Oh, it's, you know what you would expect. Craziness. Everybody's going, look at that. Yeah.
Oh my god. So there were already girls bigger than me trying to climb the pole and making it like 5 feet off the ground. And I'm like, I bet I can make it farther. And like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, somebody catch me, please. Every time I get on my Instagram, at least 100 follower requests, people messaging me, asking me if I'm dead. And as it happened, I stood back up and I said, let's go harder.
Yeah, man, let's go harder.
There is a lot to analyze with that audio.
Did they catch her?
No, I think she just landed in. Now, it was on the sand, so, but yeah, I don't think she got caught at all.
She's calling out all the girls who are heavier than her. It's like, damn.
Yeah, there was girls bigger than me climbing that thing.
They couldn't do it.
Well, they weakened it up, and then your ass got up there, and it was like, I can't.
She's a spring break star, is what she is. I mean,
Wow.
you know, she's a sorority girl. I think there was a frat flag flying on it. She climbs up it. Other girls couldn't. She looked good in the bikini. It comes down. She bruises her thigh, but she gets up. She's like, I love her. She's got a great slogan. You know, she's like, what?
And I said, let's go harder.
Let's go harder.
Let's go harder.
All right, okay.
How annoying is the term frat flag? Oh,
It's your frat flag fly.
Yeah, man.
Bruh. Yeah. Well, here's a little heads up for all the spring breakers who got arrested at Miami Beach. Apparently, the PD there is going to be documenting what school you went to and then notifying them with a letter and copying your arrest so that they can take a look. So they're saying you want to come to Miami Beach and get arrested for your spring break, just so you know your school is going to know about it as well. It's hardball, right?
They didn't used to do that before?
I think it's a new thing, yeah, as far as I know.
Spring break's different these days, Virginia.
Yeah. Well, here's a 19-year-old who said, you know what I'm going to do? Spring break, I'm going to Six Flags, man. So what he did, he hopped in a New York cab on Tuesday, tried to get all the way to Six Flags there in Jersey. He's like going, all right, man, let's rage Six Flags, but he's at Six Flags in New Jersey. There's a problem. Oh, man, they're closed for the winter.
Oh, just like Vacation, the
Yeah.
movie Vacation.
Now he's facing charges for receiving stolen property for the cab that he boosted to try to get to Six Flags.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
Yep. Tough stuff. The viral video. It's going on, and if you're a person who likes to jump in the water and start doing the fishing around here, it's happened at Vero Beach. Viral video shows a guy that got hosed down by a woman. He's fishing, and she said, look, I own this water. The woman
Nobody
approached.
owns the water, first of all.
Yeah. She approached the guy saying that he was trespassing, and she said, look, I own part of the water here. She's then spraying it with a hose.
Was he on her property?
I don't know what the claim is, but apparently he's legit, and he's trying to like thumb it back in her face. Apparently he's going to be holding a fishing event on the dock, and already 400 people are expected to attend. And you know, in Vero Beach, that's half the town.
Yeah, there's a bunch of videos of fishermen trying to fish, and then the owners come out of the house saying, you're on my land and I own this, and they don't own the area, especially but they think they do. And
if it's a public dock area, you don't own it.
the one video I was watching, it was a public dock area, but it was kind of morphed into the guy's lawn. So he's saying he owned it and he did not. That's a different story, but there's a lot of these kind of videos.
And now this guy is holding a fishing tournament on this dock that
Yeah.
she claims to own the water under, and 400 people are coming.
Yeah.
700 people, they're saying.
700?
Is it really? Wow.
That's what they're saying in the chat room.
Go to the KVJ Show Facebook page, because I put a post up. I'm like going, hey, is anyone going? And people are like going, yeah, there's like 70 plus comments we got on there. Yeah, and people were saying, yeah, I'm going. People like, take some photos. I want to see what's going on. Somebody said, too, the messed up part, she's a part-time resident.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
If it's a public dock area and you're spraying people with a hose, seriously, you are in for a big surprise.
That's so weird because all the other videos, that's their go-to move, is spraying people with hoses.
Somebody said there's a new law passed allowing riparian rights to be purchased. I know in Palm Beach, a shady realtor bought the land under 6 people's docks right out from underneath the landowner. He's now trying to sell it back to them so they can use their own docks.
Oh, wow.
It's shady, but that lady might be able to purchase that area.
That is
Anybody know anything about that?
This sounds like there's going to be a war on her front lawn or back lawn, whatever it is.
War on the shore.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. So, yeah, there's...
One person had her pissed off. 700 people are going to show up to fish.
Yeah, they say there's a whole page created about it called Fish Joyce's Dock.
Joyce is going to be hot.
Joyce's Dock. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's funny. They put her
They're going to
down.
need the cops out there.
Oh,
they'll be out there.
man.
That is a mess.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, so if you want to jump on that, leave some comments. You got anything to throw in, anything that I'm missing on it, let us know.
Fish Joyce's dock. Fish Joyce's dock.
Fish Joyce's Dock. Oh, man. That's amazing. 877-979 WRMF. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. All right. So there you go. Fish Joyce's Dock going down. Well, there was a guy near Philadelphia that wanted some beer on Wednesday, but it was about 4 in the morning and everything was closed.
Boo.
So he went to a beer distributor and crashed right through the front doors with his SUV.
That's one way to get the beer. You know they got a lot in there.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Thank God nobody was hurt. Nobody was there because, you know, it's like 4 in the morning. But here's the dumb part. He only stole 2 beers. He reaches through the broken doors, grabs 2 cans of Bud Ice that cost $1.25 each. Then gets back in his SUV and leaves.
Is he still on the lam?
Yeah, he is, but they've got really good video footage of his face. So they think they'll be able to get him. So there's a woman in St. Pete that got trapped in a parking garage with a bunch of people. And she's driving around and the arms are down.
You can't get out.
I've seen that before. And she sees a sign saying it's $50 if you break the wooden arm. She's like, screw it, worth it. Plows right through it. Got arrested.
Wow.
But she said, you know what? Couldn't get out. What am I going to do?
They arrested her for that?
That's the story I have. Yeah, I'm almost like, okay.
No.
Well, right.
If your equipment is faulty and now you've trapped me like a trapped animal in a cage, I'm going to do whatever I can to get out of your garage. It's on you if the arm ain't working.
Right.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Kind of agree with you. Yeah, I remember my mother-in-law did that one time. We were at a beach place in Lauderdale, and the arm was down. She went to pay, and she accidentally hit the gas.
Oh. But she did it on accident.
Yeah.
Couldn't you do this? Couldn't you get like a few people and push the arm up?
I don't know.
I feel like you could.
Good question.
Let's try it out.
Okay.
Right.
Experiment. Well, there's a group in Dripping Springs, Texas, is trying to change the name of their town to Pound Town.
What? Dripping Springs
Yep.
to Pound Town?
Dripping Springs isn't bad either. I kind of like both of them.
all
Pound
good.
Town was in your last movie.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, apparently an early settler there named was named Joseph Pound, so they're trying to name it Pound Town after Joseph Pound.
Pound Town, that term is so
Right. It is so vulgar, isn't it? There you go. And that is your whacked out news. Fish Joyce's dock. Fish Joyce's dock. Fish Joyce's dock. Well, we're learning about this interesting viral video here, and it actually kind of brings up an issue that probably happens not just in the Vero Beach, Sebastian area. There is a video that is out of this woman, Joyce, apparently, that is getting mad at a guy. He's in a kayak, and he's fishing underneath her dock, and she comes out and sprays him down with the hose and yells nasty things at him.
I really want to see this video.
Yeah.
How big is the dock? How big is her yard? How much of a claim does she have to this dock?
It is really big. This area, there's so much water, and the whole time the guy is going, "No, there's no way you own all that water. There's no way. It's all yours."
It's on our Facebook page, so if you want to go see it, you can go to
goody.
Facebook and go to the KVJ Show.
Sweet. I want to check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch.
Well, I love all the comments that are up there because, yeah, people are jumping on it. Somebody said the Facebook page, because it's got its own Facebook page, because this guy said, you know what, he's going to hold a fishing event out there. It's called Fish Joyce's Dock. And as of a second ago, 756 people said they're going. 3,500 are interested, and it's been shared 819 times.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's all because of that video.
Yeah. Somebody was saying, too, that apparently, like, just this woman, you know, is kind of nasty. Kim said, if you watch the video, she says, I wish my son were here. He would kick your bleep. She's insane, she says. There's another video of her doing the same thing to a dad and his 3-year-old son. So
What?
Yeah.
She did it to a dad and a 3-year-old?
This is the water, Virginia, right here. All that water. She's saying she owns all that.
Is that a public dock? Or is that her private dock?
Well, that's, I think, what the question is. In fact, hopefully we're going to get Matt on here from the chat room, because he said that he's an expert in the rights. And that's because somebody had said that there was some shady realtor in Palm Beach who's going around and buying up. It's got a special term for that they use, riparian rights. So hopefully we can get Matt on here to explain what it is, because it might affect some people if you're either a person that has a dock, because, yeah, you know, there are private docks.
He's not on the dock.
Yeah, he's waiting.
He's
Somebody says he's in
standing-
waiters, yeah.
He's standing in the water. She's on the dock yelling at him. He's not on the dock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's on the dock.
Oh, I thought he was on the dock.
Yeah. No, he's waiting underneath, and so that's the question. Somebody said Joyce was arrested for battery, by the way, and it's the
Good.
second time she's had problems.
He's in the water. What is she yelling about?
Second time, something tells me that's gonna.
That's just it. She
It's
just
gonna be more than
yeah,
two.
she doesn't want him out there, I guess.
And I like how she's spraying him, and he's in the water. Like, oh no, don't get me more wet.
Yeah.
I'm already in the water, lady. Obviously, I'm okay with wet.
So, you know, what are the issues here with if you are fishing or if you do have a dock? Carolyn is on here from Fort Lauderdale. How do these dock rights work exactly? I'm unfamiliar with them, Carolyn.
Yeah, so I've learned because we purchased a home, but the dock is across the street from our home. So basically, you permit and you pay for the dock. You do not own the right of way to the water. So it becomes a liability if someone's on your dock and they get hurt because it's your private property. But if they're fishing next to your dock, they have every right to do that.
Okay, that's what he's doing.
Can they fish under the dock?
He's not under it.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a tricky one, but I think as long as you're not on their property physically, and again, it's tricky because you want to be nice to your neighbors and everything, but, you know, if someone falls off your dock and drowns, you know, it's kind of...
Sure. And the docks are private. The ones that I'm looking at like this, yeah, everybody knows that. Those are private docks. But he is literally standing in like 2 feet of water, and he's 20 feet away from her dock.
Yeah. Okay, so
She has
she's
no right.
insane.
Yeah, she has no right. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
So she's
Thank you,
That's
Carolyn.
the way it works. You can walk on the seawall even, because that's not somebody's property. That's the city.
Oh, the seawall is.
Yep. If it's across from your property.
So
can
she
you-
doesn't have a seawall.
Yeah.
She's got one of those backyards where the yard goes into a beach and the beach goes into
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah. But what about, are you saying you can fish on a seawall if it's in somebody's backyard, Carolyn?
Not in their backyard, but if it's city property. So, like, my house is across from my dock, which means that if someone's on the grass across the street it's across the street. That's city property. That grass is city property. They can fish there. They just can't sit on my dock and fish because it's a liability, basically.
Gotcha.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Kim in the chat room said, the video of the guy with his son is on the Facebook page also. They called the property's appraiser and has confirmed that this cuckoo does not own the water, and that the guy who was fishing was in the clear. Here is Matt. He's an expert in the submerged land stuff. Now, it sounds like that is the ruling that we got. So if you're in the water like this guy is, you're okay. You can't be on somebody's private dock. That's kind of how it works, right, Matt?
Well, that's sort of true. In this case, first off, you don't own the water; you own the land. You can own the land underneath the water. In this case, this lady does not. However, most of her neighbors do actually own the submerged land, and it could be considered trespassing if you were fishing the other docks in the area. Now, I'm not sure that could ever be, prosecuted. There's no signs out there and all that stuff. And there's federal laws that allow for navigation of navigable waters and use of navigable waters. But as far as the state's concerned, you can, in many cases, own the submerged land. Think of the Intracoastal Waterway. All of that was dug from upland. Well, a lot of the Intracoastal Waterway was dug from uplands.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody actually does own the water underneath the land, own
the land underneath the water. Yeah. Somebody's saying actually, if you want to check, like at least in Broward County, the property tax website said you can look up to see who owns that body of water, and maybe you can get an idea. Now, if you have, say, a private dock, Matt, are you allowed to fish underneath somebody's private dock? Do you know?
Well, that's a good question. I've never. I don't know if you can fish underneath it. So,
okay,
the state, in order to build a dock on state-owned submerged land, which this lady has, you have to get authorization from the state to use their land to build your dock. So, she has authorization to build a dock, but I'm not sure if that allows her to keep people out from underneath.
All right.
The dock.
You got to go to this guy's Facebook page. Tony Toka is his name. And it is blowing up with memes. And, I mean, he has this one meme up there. I told you I'd make you famous, Joyce. And it is just blowing up.
Oh, yeah?
Fish Joyce's dock is a Facebook page, but Tony Toka is also, I think he's the guy that did it.
So I wonder how that works, because I was just watching this special about people who are thrown into the viral world, but that don't want to be. And I know she had a confrontation with him.
Yeah.
And they have their own personal issue, but now it's this thing where...
She's going South Florida viral now.
Well, we're talking about it. It's in the media.
Right.
Can you get in trouble for any of that? For everyone's...
No, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, now, arguably you could say, okay, she's on her own private dock up there in the Vero Beach, Sebastian area, and somebody's filming her, and she's, here's some of the audio.
The cops too? Yeah. That's good. Now you're harassing me. You don't own the water. You own that.
I own from that telephone pole all the way down.
All this water is yours?
Yes.
Impossible. Impossible. You don't own the water, sweetheart.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't. Your property line is over here. Your property line is over here. Your property line is not in the water. Exactly. Get mad. I'm going to make you famous. What's your name?
And he did.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew. How you doing, Pepe? You probably stink too.
Oh boy.
Oh, here
Look
we
at
go.
you. You're bored. You need some?
She's spraying them there.
Sad. You're a sad woman.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this. Hey, everybody. I can't even fish. She says she owns the water. She's splashing me, bothering me. That's all right. I like the water. It's okay. That doesn't bother me. I'm not pathetic.
He's in the water.
You feel better about yourself?
Wow. Okay, so that's the audio from the video that's gone
She
viral.
finally gave up and just went walking back down the dock, and he stayed right where he was.
And I am not at all defending this Joyce woman. I'm just wondering, she's the kind of person that's going to try to come back and sue him for, oh, you made me look so bad. I can see that.
Wow.
That's why I ask.
That is some fascinating stuff. Okay.
The memes are awesome.
I mean, the one
They're so
I think
good.
there's
Are
a
they?
meme- I think it's the one you were talking about, Virginia. I think it's of the guy Tony, and it's got his arms are crossed, and it says, "Hey Joyce, told you I'd make you famous."
Told you I'd make you famous.
Is that him?
Yeah, I think that's him. Look, they got memes of Sandra Bullock from Bird Box with the blindfold on saying, "This will be Joyce on Saturday walking to her car with a blindfold because there'll be 700 people fishing around her dock."
They've got one of Maury Povich with the meme says, "You said you owned the water. The property appraiser has determined that is a lie."
That is a lie. Wow. Okay, the numbers are going up. So I keep checking the Facebook
It
page.
is.
Fish Joyce's dock. So there you go. An interesting thing to know about, like, yeah, who's got the right to fish where and what are the rules on that? That's a whole little
Yes.
thing.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, it's South Florida, I guess. Altercations and conflict are just what happens here. We're talking about the issue that happened at Joyce's dock. People are going to be going out there. It'd be interesting to see how many people actually do show up.
Right. Well, 767 people have said they're going on Facebook. Thousands have said they're interested in this story and are now following Fish Joyce's doc on Facebook.
Even if you had 50 people on that,
Still a
beach,
lot, yeah.
There's going to be people out there.
Joyce is going to lose her mind.
I would imagine she knows about this.
Oh, definitely she knows.
Oh, she was mad with one, yeah. So it's turned into a Facebook page. If you missed the altercation happened, a guy and his waders by a woman's dock in the Vero Beach, Sebastian area, and he's fishing, and she comes out and sprays him down with the hose, says, "I own all this," and so...
I feel like Joyce could turn this around if she wanted to. She could be cool. She could change the game.
Some people don't have the ability
She
to
won't.
turn
They
it
don't have
around.
that gear,
She will
yeah.
not
She won't do
turn
it, but she
around.
could change it into a positive. She can make all this go away, but she won't. You're right.
Yeah, she's the kind of person we do the call-outs for on Monday that they just don't get it. And it's like, come on, what's wrong with you?
You can't get out of your own way to realize
Right.
how wrong you are. Joyce, let the man fish. Who cares?
You could take this and turn it into a hashtag be cool move or a moment if you wanted to.
Absolutely, you could.
Yeah.
She won't.
No.
Well, it's not just fishermen and Joyce that are getting into altercations. Another great spot for those, Walmart.
Oh,
A lot of good videos. In fact, I got to say, if you had to guess, or what would you say is the top location for altercations? Because we see a lot of these viral videos, and I got to tell you, there's a couple different options. Walmart is right up there. In fact, my top three would be Walmart, Chuck E. Cheese, then Taco Bell. In that order. I think that's the top three, right?
You are very good. You got to throw in a CVS in there as well.
But I haven't seen the videos. And talking about videos, I've seen so many Walmart video altercations. I've seen a lot of Chuck E. Cheese, and Taco Bell is caught up quickly. I mean, even their employees are kicking the patrons' asses, and that's impressive to me. That's a different level.
Fast food place is definitely up there, but I do believe number one, without a doubt, is going to be Walmart. I've had
Yeah, I
3
think so, too.
altercations. Suits has had an altercation. Denny's has had a couple.
I feel
Physical?
Not physical, but where you are the public spectacle and people are watching you get yelled at. Yeah, potential viral videos. Yes.
So what happened to poor sweet Denny's?
Oh, this guy.
Some of it, I think, is just because we're always there. It's just so convenient. So we got
No,
a lot
it
of
is.
exposure there.
The one by me is open 24 hours.
It's
and
so
I am a
nice.
24-hour kind of girl.
Same here.
My dad got into an altercation at Walmart. I mean, it happens.
Does
a lot.
everybody got a
Randy?
Walmart altercation story?
Yeah, I think everyone's got one, man. Magnolia, you got one?
Well, you ever been shopping and you put your cart and you walk around and you kind of grab some stuff and then you walk back to your cart to drop your stuff off and move on?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I did that same thing, but I grabbed the wrong cart. I grabbed this lady's cart. I thought it was mine, not paying attention. I put my stuff in it and I started moving off.
Oh.
She flipped out on him like, I mean, 0 to 100 like that, man.
I was like, I am so sorry. She called me a crusty ass bitch. I didn't even know what to say.
That was pretty funny.
Question.
Oh my gosh.
Were you wearing that jacket?
You know, it probably didn't help. I'm going to clean this jacket, all right?
You gotta clean that jacket.
That jacket is crusty.
She's kind of right.
She is nailing it with her description.
I think that's why it hurts so bad.
Maybe do a little bit of movie action. I still haven't seen Star is Born yet. Going to do that, hopefully.
I saw that. It made me want to grow a beard like Bradley Cooper. Start talking about this.
Yeah.
Cooper Trooper.
Yeah.
So since we're doing movie theme songs tonight at Cocktails and Karaoke at Blue Martini, that starts at 6 p.m. earlier time, will you still do the Cooper Trooper?
Tell me something, Kev.
I know you wanted to do Grease, too.
Yeah, usually we do more than one song, which I don't think we should, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a Grease song tonight.
He's going to be like 5 songs into a set.
I am open. My first song is going to be a song that is a Grease song, but I'm dedicating it to Denny's. Instead of Sandy, I'm going to sing Denny's. Can't you see?
Okay. It's going to be great.
No, it's not.
We're going to have a movie theme. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sing. I'm probably taking myself out of the mix on that. Yeah, the second I let a lovely note go from my mouth, it's going to be followed by hacking, which is not going to be lovely.
You can just hold the mic and go watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. It looks like you're singing.
It does.
For all the group stuff.
Okay.
But don't do any solos.
Watermelon? What kind of weird Louisiana crap are you talking about?
That is a trick. It's true. If you just go watermelon, watermelon, people think you're singing with the group.
Really?
Try it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're giving out the secret now, Virginia.
Well, me and Kevin's not so impressed.
I'll shut up now.
Yeah, they say that Lady Gaga, it's not Bradley Cooper, but apparently she's got another man. People magazine says that it is Jeremy Renner. He's Hawkeye in those Avengers movies.
The one superhero that we're always hating on.
All they gave us a bow and arrow to? Yeah. They say whatever it means. They're hanging out.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, you know what that means.
I know. He's 48. She's 33. And they say, because I saw for the first time, too, because I've seen it online, but they showed on TV last night the new trailer for Avengers Endgame. They say that apparently they've made that trailer trying to fake people out.
I've heard that, and I don't know if I like that or not. There was part of me that did like that.
Because people break it down scene by scene, frame by frame, and they're trying to get clues to the movie, but they say they're using shots that aren't even in the movie for the trailer to throw people off, and they're even manipulating some of the scenes just in the trailer with CGI so that people will have no idea what's coming. Because you're looking at it and you go, well, they're obviously alive, blah, blah, blah. And then oh, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. But yeah, so they're messing with you. You're going to go see the movie and be like, wait a minute, that wasn't even in the trailer.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings.
You like that or no?
I would like it if they trick me and I'm excited to what I see when I'm watching the movie. I would hate it if I saw something in the trailer I got excited for and then it wasn't in the movie.
Okay. Well, you might be having some problems then. I don't know. That's what they're saying. There's a couple different weird things are going to be going on with it. So that's the deal on that.
I just saw the last Avenger one, the big one that everyone loved. Man, that is a long movie. Oh, my gosh. I think I aged during that thing.
Yeah, no, it is. That's the one thing. Yeah, I didn't
you
realize
hated
it.
I hate talking about it.
Then you really hate it.
Jeremy Renner, BTW, is the low-budget Daniel Craig. Have you seen his picture? He looks like a low-budget Daniel Craig.
Oh, dang, man.
I know, man. We really go after this Hawkeye guy.
Sorry, guy.
I was like, whatever, do to the show, man. You guys are so just wow. Oh, yeah. Well, we're getting all ready for tonight. Going to be doing a movie theme, Cocktails Karaoke. We want to be doing movie songs from soundtracks, songs that appeared on soundtracks, things like that. You're going to be singing tonight, and our best singers are going to be winning Fandango movie passes and restaurant gift cards worth $50.
I got 2 questions for you. Do you want to enter the danger zone or do you want to get a little footloose tonight? You tell me.
I'd like to do both.
Okay. Okay.
I'd like to watch both. Will you do them?
I know we're limping.
Is he going to do Kenny Loggins songs?
I don't know.
He got his beard.
Just go with the wind. Or fly with the wind. Or go with the flow, I should say.
What?
Go with the wind means you're farting. It's a small stage. Don't fart on me.
Yeah.
You got a lot of nerve, lady. If anybody shouldn't be farting, it's you.
I've never farted on you at cocktails and karaoke.
I don't think anyone's farted on each other at cocktails and karaoke, and we shouldn't start.
Turn, we need to begin, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to be out there a good bit tonight. Blue Martini, City Place in West Palm Beach. 6 to 8 tonight's when we're going to be there. Half-price drinks and food while we're there. No cover before 8. You got Suits, who's going to be at Publix in Delray Square, West Atlantic Avenue, tomorrow noon to 2 with Publix gift cards. Denny's at the Palm Beach County Convention Center for the home show tomorrow from 2 to 4. So you can check out all those activities going to be going down. Virginia's going to be at the BB&T Center.
I am all day BB&T. Great music, great food, kids activities. It's the Italian Fest brought to you by Galbani Cheese. They're going to do the kids cheese building competition.
Okay, so people can get your autograph this weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, nice.
That's some hot stuff there.
I got a special one for you.
Okay. Well, before we get to all the fun festivities...
Hacky over here. Lung Butter Pennington.
Gosh. In front of your daughter, you got to tear me down.
She's giggling.
I know.
It only takes one person to laugh.
I know.
And I'm going to keep going.
Oh, I know.
She got her laugh. She's ready. Magnolia giving Jaybird a aw.
Aww.
Oh, I like Magnolia. I can't say the same about her mother.
I love you.
Oh, man.
Okay, Jaybird. Thought for the day before we get to the After the Show podcast coming up on YouTube live.
I think, quietly, this one's directed to me,
Ooh,
in a sense.
Okay.
Every family has one weird relative. If you don't know who it is, it's probably you.
Okay. That's true. Think about it.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.